Hey guys, this is the AnimeGamerGirly here.
And this is BrookieCookie.
And this is SuperGamerGirl18.
And in this video, me and my two good YouTube friends, BrookieCookie and SuperGamerGirl18, are all going to be stating our views on certain people who make fun of or make hate posts on DeviantArt, YouTube, and other websites involving our creativity about certain fictional characters, whether they're in a video game, cartoon, anime, movie, etc.
We might include real-life people as well, since they all get unnecessary hate posts made about them too. But this is mainly going to be on the subject of fictional characters.
Before we start our rants, I just want to make it clear to you guys that these are our opinions. If you disagree with them, that's fine, but please respect them and don't say horrible things.
And this is also our first time ranting together and first time ranting in general, so please be nice to us people. Thanks.
So without further ado, the AnimeGamerGirly, also known as Chloe, is going to state her opinions on our rant topic, people who hate on fictional characters. So you guys better enjoy it.
Hey guys, this is the AnimeGamerGirly speaking here, also known as Chloe, and I'm now going to be stating my views on these certain people who hate on fictional characters and maybe real life ones as well. The thing that inspired me to do this rant was what happened a couple of days ago with me while I was on DA. So basically what had happened is I was looking for some stamps of like my favourite characters or stuff that I wanted to put on my homepage for my DeviantArt. And then I came across a hate stamp of a certain fictional character from an anime I like. And what was worse was that she was one of my favourite female characters in the anime. And if you're wondering who that character was, it was Hinata Hyuga from Naruto. Don't hate on me, guys. That is my opinion. Don't hate. So yes, I'll admit, I did foolishly click on it. And surprisingly, it came up with millions and millions of hate posted about the character and the fact that she should go die, or she is annoying, she is useless, blah 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 blah, and all that crap really. And then it appeared that this person had more and more hate stamps and hate art of this character, with the stamps involving nasty, offensive comments about her, and the hate art involving horrific things happening to her, or ugly pictures of her, such as her being stabbed with a knife or her jumping off a cliff or whatever. But that's not all. There were also hate groups on DeviantArt being made about her, which with also the fact that she should go die and she's a useless character. And yeah, just really horrible stuff, which I don't really want to talk about anymore because it would go on and on into the video and you guys would get really bored of it. So, here are my views on this. Okay, so first of all, Hinata is not annoying or useless. And I know that I haven't finished watching the original Naruto yet, and I don't know what she's like in Shippuden, is that how you pronounce it? But anyway, from what I gather, from what I've seen so far, she is not useless or annoying or stupid or whatever horrible name you want to give her. Hinata is a kind-hearted girl who really admires Naruto, and that's really nice to see since everyone was mean to him in the anime and started underestimating him, thinking that he was a monster and he was just another one of those silly boys in school who everyone found annoying, thought he was funny, but he wasn't, and kept getting into trouble all the time, when they don't know the true story behind this. And Hinata, she didn't care. She still loved and admired him. She had been watching Naruto train all night long for years and never laid an eye off him because she knew that Naruto was determined and would never give up on fulfilling his dreams. Hinata may be shy and timid, but really she is a nice girl and never has anything horrible to say about anyone, especially Naruto. and that's what I really like about her. And that's why she is my favourite female so far in the anime. And that's why I like Naruto too. The fact that him and Hinata share one thing in common. They never, ever give up. They keep on going, even though they're finding it difficult to face the enemy or their opponent. Second of all, you butthurt Hinata or Sakura fans really think you had the right to go bashing each other and flaming each other because your opinions are not identical? That is the biggest bull I have ever heard in my life. That is absolute bullshit. I said sheet, not what you think I said. People should be entitled to their own opinions. You have absolutely no right to go say nasty comments to people if they disagree with you on something, because that is their opinion. As long as they don't flame you from having your own opinion, you shouldn't do that to them. It's unnecessary. It's wrong. Don't do it. I have also been coming across hate art on Sakura. And yes, sure, I don't like Sakura as much as Hinata, and I really don't appreciate her shouting at Naruto and beating him up like that because she hates his guts and he's annoyed with him. But you guys still have no right to bash each other for having different opinions and to also make truckloads of hate art about them because you have absolutely nothing better to do with your lives. Thirdly, if all you guys are going to do is post nasty art on characters you hate and continue to make rants on why your most hated character is so annoying, useless, ugly, stupid, should go die or whatever, then you're just wasting your time trying to promote a reaction from people who actually like the character, and you're just trying to be funny when it actually isn't. And it isn't just the Naruto fanbase that involves the most butthurt of people flaming each other and ticking each other off by making hate art on the characters that people like. It's also other fanbases. But Naruto is like a big one in my books. The Sonic fanbase is also a huge one on my list, which mainly involves people arguing over whether Sonic should be with Amy Rose or Sally Acorn, and flaming each other because their opinions aren't identical, and they're trying to like promote reactions by making hate videos, journals, groups, stamps, etc. And yeah, and I have also come across people creating hate posts on like Seychelles. It's a country from Italia. It's like she's like a girl character from Italia, and people are like calling her a whore because she gets paired, and a slut because she gets paired with the most people in Italia, which is, it's not, I'm making hate art about her. That's not her fault. It's actually the fan brats doing, because you're going along pairing her up with the most people, mainly England and France. So, in your face, fan brats! And I do realise that there is no stopping these immature kinds of people from doing stuff like that, but I'm trying to get some points made here. So, what are my personal opinions on people going around making hate posts on fictional characters they absolutely despise? It's wrong. It's stupid. It's unnecessary. It's messed up. And like I said, you're just wasting your time trying to be funny when you're actually not, and trying to promote a reaction from everyone. It's like going around trolling someone, basically. Now, I don't mind people disliking or even despising a character in general. I don't mind top 10 hated characters lists. I don't mind an explanation about why you hate or dislike the character if people start complaining about your top 10 most hated characters lists, even though I do try to avoid them due to how sensitive I am about those kind of stuff. But as long as people respect each other's opinions and after that and have valid reasons as to why they dislike the character instead of saying they should go die or they're stupid or they're annoying, etc. But after that, just get on with your lives and not dwell on it so much. Then everything is fine. The best thing to do if you really hate a certain fictional character that much is just ignore. Just ignore them. Just don't think about them. Just make fan art of characters you do like, because in that way people will find you a more admiring person than just going off and hating things all the time. If they find you admiring and you're making like truckloads of hate art, then that is just stupid and messed up, isn't it? It's always really nice to see people's creativity in things, whether it's artwork, videos, stories, groups, journals, etc. It's inspiring. It really is. But when people start involving masses and masses of hate about certain people or characters in their creativity, then it just gives us the impression that you're a horrible person and you're trying to troll everyone. I know this rant is probably never going to stop these people from doing stuff like that, but if you're watching and you are doing stuff like that, just please keep in mind that it hurts people's feelings if they have to see their favourite characters being bashed like that. So don't do it, people. It's not nice. Thank you so much for listening to my side of the rant, and hope I made perfect sense because I often don't. And hope you guys could hear me clearly because I don't have a microphone, and if I had put it as like really good quality, you wouldn't have been able to hear me very clearly. Less clearly than how I'm speaking now, and hope I didn't miss anything, because I often forget in videos and stuff. I am now going to hand over to my great friend on YouTube, BrookieCookie, where she will be stating her views on people who make posts on certain characters. So I'll see you guys in the meantime. Over to BrookieCookie, also known as Brooke. Thanks for listening, guys.
Okay, I really can't rant, guys, so I hope what I was about to say makes sense, and if it doesn't, I'm so sorry, but I'm a horrible person. So, as you guys should know, I love Casey Jones from the TMNT 2012 series, so I don't even know. Fangirl spasm. And I'm a huge fangirl of him, but the thing that annoys me and my friends is the unnecessary hate he gets. I've heard people say things like, "Oh, he's a dickhead, die Casey Jones. He's gonna steal April from Donnie, April Patel forever. And it just, to me, it just is not respectful. And not just to Casey and his fans and his fangirls, like myself, but to the creators of the show who made the character, as they made him the way he is and the way he looks and sounds. If you've got a problem with him, you have to talk to the creators, not push your opinions on other people's faces. It's very mean, and it upsets some people, like myself. And of course, you're not the creator, so you can't really change Casey's character, so shush. There's obviously a reason that characters like him are like this, and the shows and games that they're in may go on to explore that more, but until they do, be respectful to the creators and what they chose the character to be like. I respect everyone's opinions, but rubbing hate in others' faces is a completely different story, guys. One time I was reading a TMNT fanfiction, and the whole chapter was about a rant on Casey, and the things they said hurt me, yet me, as I'm a Casey fangirl, and he's my favourite character. There was no reason for that rant in the middle of the story, so I just hope to see no more rants like that ever, because it was really disrespectful. Like Chloe said, people do have feelings, and the things that you say about what they like could hurt them. Don't make a Princess Elizabeth 013 out of yourself and make hate art. Maybe just keep your opinions to yourself, unless you want to hurt people, then well, go ahead, we'll just think you're more of a douchebag anyway. It's not our problem. Hope you enjoyed my part of the rant. So I'm just going to pass the mic over here to Super Gamer Girl 18, and Jess can tell you her feelings on people hating on fictional characters.
Hi guys, this is SuperGamerGirl18, and this is going to be my part of the rant. Okay, so as you all probably know, a lot of hate has been broadcast on thousands of characters that a lot of people like. I'm going to be mentioning a few characters in this one, so I'm just going to cut right to the chase. So, I'm sure you guys remember these two characters, right? Yeah. Okay, so, from what I've experienced, these two characters have got to be the most hated characters of the Sonic fandom. And for what? Because they ship another Sonic couple, whatever it may be. Oh, well in that case, go right ahead. Go spread hate all over the internet just to put people down and make them angry and not even make them change their opinions, because that's how important it is that everybody have the same opinion as you. So yes, this reason was a biggie in my books because if you guys look over the Sonic fandom, I'm actually quite surprised that like the Sonic fandom, I'm not saying that everybody in the Sonic fandom is like this, but in the Sonic fandom, it's actually amazing how many people actually like the ships more than the actual characters. And a lot of them in the Sonic fan base, they go absolutely nuts when you don't agree with their opinion. You don't like their ship or anything. And that is bullcrap in my opinion. People have their own right to like whatever ship, whatever character they like. So, I'm going to be talking about Sally Acorn and Amy Rose. And you guys may all know me. If you guys look at my very first video, you'll see Son Alley, This Day Aria, Anti-Son Amy. Now, before all of you use this against me, what? You've done hate? Oh my god, why are you making a rant about hate if you've done hate yourself? Yeah, guys, how long ago was that? And I actually regret doing that. The only thing that's keeping me from deleting it is, for selfish reasons, it is the most popular video on my channel, so sorry, not deleting it. Anyway, Sally Acorn is this courageous, brave leader of the Freedom Fighters. She's very smart and always knows what to do in a bad situation. Okay. People always used to when I was first getting into the Sonic fan base, and I just started liking like Sally Acorn, I just started getting to know her. People were calling her a slut because at that time she still didn't have any clothes on. Even though there's a bunch of other characters that weren't fully clothed, but for some reason, and I'll get to that in a moment, they chose to hate Sally. Despite that there's a lot of other characters, such as Sonic, the main character, who doesn't wear any clothes. Anyway. And people also call her a Mary Sue because she is smart and that she always knows what to do in a bad situation. Yeah, guys, she's a leader. Yeah, and that's what you want in a leader? I mean, what kind of leader would be completely oblivious to what's going on? What kind of leader would not be smart and not know what to do in a bad situation? If that were the case, if Sally was that kind of character, I'm sure Mobius would be obliterated to bits by now. Okay? So you should be thankful that Sally is such a smart character, because that's what got them through all this, all these villains and all these criminals in the past. Mainly Robotnik. Okay. Now, Amy Rose is this very, girly, cute, is always chasing after Sonic, looks up to Sonic as her hero. But despite all of that, she is a very valuable member to the Freedom Fighters. And she has proved herself worthy to be part of the Freedom Fighters. Because she really does care about her planet, Mobius. She really does care about saving it. She really does care about saving it from the hands of Robotnik. And that's what I've really learned to like about her. About 2 years ago, I despised this character. But the more and more I actually observed this character, and observed what she did, and observed her personality, especially in the comics, because that's where she shows her true form. I've learned that she's not that bad of a character, and I actually have learned to really like this character. So, the main reasons why people hate this character, they think that she's way too obsessive over Sonic. She's a slut because she's always showing her panties. They think that she's way too annoying. Her voice is annoying. Oh my god, I hate that excuse. That is the worst excuse I've ever heard to hate a character for. Such as Silver, Chip, Shadow, Sonic. A lot of characters, and a lot of the Sonic fanbase, actually hate their own characters for their voices. What? Guys, get a life. Come on. Hating a character for their voice is not a valid reason to hate a character. Get real, guys. Stop observing the character for their voice and actually start observing them for who they actually are, what their personality is like, and stop dwelling so much on what they sound like. The next one that I'm going to talk about isn't as bad, but it still is really hurtful for people that like these two characters. Okay. So, this falls towards more the, hate art, because you can't really, explain them, fighting each other. So, I've seen pictures on, Sally and Amy fighting each other. And not just, little, cute little fights. No, real brutal fights with blood, with a lot of violence, and that is unacceptable. Come on, guys. Really? That's immature. For one thing, Sally and Amy would never fight each other. If you guys look in the comics, they actually bond really well. I would actually probably say that they're probably best friends or really good friends. So I don't know where people get the idea that the two of them would fight, mainly over Sonic. Not just because they hate each other. No, because they want to fight over the blue blur, because they both must have Sonic. And another reason why I hate this is because it makes Sonic look less like the hero of Mobius, but more like the heartbreaker. More like the freaking pervert, because he has these two female Sonic characters fighting over him, and he doesn't do a darn thing. So those are two reasons why I absolutely despise those artworks. And for the people that have made artwork like that, really? Mission accomplished? No. Okay, guys, so I think I pretty much got through what I kind of wanted to talk about, which was mainly, just stop hating on characters that you don't like, guys. It's perfectly fine to hate a character. Trust me, I wouldn't really say I hate any character, but I have seen some bad characters out there. But you don't see me making hate art on them. You don't see me, like telling them to go die and that they should burn in hell or anything like that. So, like, and guys, when you do make hate art, what are you achieving? May I ask that? You're not going to change people's opinions by hating on a character. So why do it? Okay? In fact, the more you hate the character, the more you post hate rants, hate art, etc., the more you're gonna make people that actually like the character defend the character. So, who wins in this battle? Absolutely nobody. So, what I'm trying to say here, guys, is that it is absolutely pointless, and that people who make hate art on characters that they don't like, they should stop immediately. Because they're not helping themselves, they're not helping others. You're just hurting them, and you're just making them angry. So just cut it out. So, thank you guys for listening to our rants, and we hope you enjoyed them.
And feel free to give us some advice and criticism on how to make our rants better next time.
But please, for the love of God, avoid posting hate comments, because they're really not helpful. We don't mind criticism, as Chloe said, but, oh my god, no hate comments. Chances are, we're just going to delete them anyway, because we don't really need you guys bringing us down, even though we're higher than the Empire State Building. Didn't make sense, so, yeah.
And we'll see you guys later for some more rants. In the meantime, maybe? Bye, guys.